You're right on time.
Hello?
Using each other and taking what we need. Good.
Hi, Lucia.
You
How
will
you doing?
soon grow fond of this dangerous relationship of ours.
Look, I don't mind that. Hey, sometimes you need to be a little bit adventurous. What's up, y'all? It's XenoSilver here, and welcome back to some Punishing Great Raven. Now, the last time, we saw how, Luna basically clobbered Gabriel and folded it, or him, or whatever he wants to be called, into a goddamn omelet. And now we're going to see what happens now with Huaxu's projection. What does the appearance of Huaxu's projection here really mean? It could mean that it secretly wants to help us, maybe. The core area is up ahead. Wait, we used our jetpacks to get up here already? That was fast. Once we're inside, we might be facing more than just Roland alone, the other Ascendants. Yes, but I think we'll be a-okay, y'all. We'll be a-okay. It's not unwise to wait for backup before advancing. What do you think, Lucia? ... Do you want to go face yourself again? Lucia? Lucia? Hello? My baby girl? Ah! Sorry, You kind of dozed off there. I saw that. I figured... Lucia, are you still thinking about what Roland said? Yeah. Even though I've been catching glimpses of her projections along the way, I still don't understand why Luna would become an agent. She wanted to protect... In my memories, she was the kind of person who'd save up food for her neighbor's children, but now... You want to look into it more? Maybe you haven't gotten the full story and the full picture yet. You mean looking into her records here with the Sphere of FOS? I hope her mind hasn't been altered by the punishing virus like the other corrupted. If she has, she wouldn't be able to retain her mind, and she would have gone cuckoo crazy and freaking gone berserk mode. We've seen so many unbelievable changes on our journey. I won't be surprised to see one more. It's not unprecedented to the creatures of the earth. Yes, we've seen how horrifying they are. If she has been completely taken over by the punishing virus, as you said, and she's only imitating Luna's mind, then that means we have an imposter among us. Even though I'm her sister, I will stop her. Well, let's find out together, and if you need to stop her, then I'm with you, Lucia. I'll be your stand. Just, I may not be a very efficient stand. You gotta train me like Echoes, or like Echoes Act 1, 2, and 3, and then turn me into Requiem or something like that. So much has happened during the time when they were apart, and now the two sisters are walking down drastically different paths. Now, Lucia is looking for information on the Ascendants, while trying to find out why Luna turned into one. Whatever answer has been hidden from her in the past, today is the day when all is revealed. She turned into one, not willingly. It just happened. I think so. Let's uncover the truth, and see the end once and for all. Lucia clutches her weapon and smiles. Bitterly, she steps forward, and the four of you walk alongside the bridge for a while. I walk along this road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where this goes. Suddenly, you hear the low rumbling of machines coming from below. Wait, Liv, do you hear anything? Yeah, I hear a bunch of creepy crawlies that are trying to chase us up here. The sound of a machine activated, dull and heavy. It's coming from the giant pillar in the core area up ahead. Not the freaking pillament. No, I'll stop! An underground industrial complex of this size must consist of a megaton electromagnetic platform lifted to connect the surface and the subsurface area. It's most likely to be the core area ahead. Hold on. What the freak is that? What is that? y'all? Why is there a freaking red-colored Rubik's Cube of death? Lee swiftly draws his gun and aims at where you are looking. What he is aiming at, however, is a projection without a body. Is that what a Huaxu actually looks like? Looks like a freaking goddamn test reactor. A Rubik's Cube. Do we need to solve it or something? Lucia quickly reaches out and tries to grab the Spectre, but her hand passes through without interruption. Ah, shoot. Well, I guess this ain't it, Chief. Just another projection from the Spear of Upper West, probably the same kind we saw back in the ruins. Huaxu hovers ahead of you in silence, as if guiding you farther inside. Oh, thank you, freaking Tesseract Rubik's Cube of Death. We should check it out, Commandant. I'm right with you, Lucy Juicy. Visitor? What you mean by visitor? Be careful of that, Lucia. Hello? We are the uninvited guests that you're talking about. The ground begins to tremble after Huaxu enters the circular contraption, which appears to be a platform lift. Is this one of Huaxu's traps? I hope not. No point trying to be safe in the enemy's den. If Huaxu wanted to harm us, it would have been done already. Yeah. It would have been done when it saw us right that instant. But, while everyone is still hesitant, the platform rattles and begins to descend. No time to waste. We won't make it if we don't hop on now. Let's go. Supersonic style. No holding back. The slow and steady rumbles follow as the platform descends, looming closer toward the dueling ascendants underneath. Oh, we'll be fine. Roland barely escapes Alpha's strike into his throat, but her blade carries such intense energy that it still leaves a cut on his face. Yeah, that's what you get, bitch. It may just be a light wound, but the difference in their strength has nonetheless had Roland concerned. Should we go on? I can let you go if you stop now. I never wanted to do this, but you're the one who branded me a traitor and started swinging your knife. You're still of use to Luna, so I can let you go for the time being. But if you're in a hurry to die, I can make that happen as well. God dang! Bro, Lucia is freaking ruthless. You're freaking ruthless, you know that? Holy shit. I don't think that's necessarily. Dry Raven has arrived at the target destination. Following Huaxu's emotionless announcement, the platform lift reaches its lowest level, wrestling gears clashing together in an ear-splitting noise. Hi, how y'all doing? Y'all ready to catch these hands? Look, I got a personal vendetta with you, Rolanda. Look, other Lucia, you just chill there. I don't have a problem with you. You're cool, Lucia. I'm sorry what happened. Let's have a therapy talk. We can have some nice conversation, okay? Some nice hugs if you need it. Both of y'all. Nah, that your real guests have arrived. I'll excuse myself. Yeah, get the freak out of here. To demonstrate my loyalty, allow me to share my humble insight. Be careful of that, Lucia. You're telling me to watch out for her. Yeah, you're telling her to watch out for herself. Bro, it's like telling someone to watch out of themselves. The only person that knows them best is themselves. Roland, of course. How freaking stupid can you be? She'll get stronger and stronger. You, on the other hand, are no longer impeccable. What are you trying to say? My apologies. That was untoward. But I offered my advice in sincerity instead of mockery. Before Alpha's blade arrives and carves into him, Roland leaps into the darkness, with a teasing sneer, and disappears, leaving her by herself, as you four step out of the platform. Lucia! I'm ready to challenge you. And Lucia, I choose you. Dry Raven. Lucia, I'll offer you a painless death before you make the same mistake. We about to fight? No? I thought we were about to fight. Crimson Resolve. Lucia, quickly, Commandant's going to. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die by the hands of the other Lucia. Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. The low hum of vibration signifies the end of the giant platform's descent. I should have walked away. Foxu departs the elevator right away, ignoring everyone's watchful gaze. I should have walked away. Let's follow. Stay alert. Understood. The four of you push on nervously for dozens of feet until you come across a familiar figure. Let me guess. Is it Lucia? Alpha? Now, I like how they have the Greek alpha symbol there. Lucia! You say alpha, y'all say alpha, I say Lucia. I don't care about Babylonian's name scheme. Like I say, I'm just like Vegeta. I'm pulling the original OG classical name. Like how he calls Goku Kakarot. Foxu's projection moves to Alpha's side and vanishes. It is now apparent that it was under Alpha's control to bring you all here. She's holding... Indeed, based on the location of the signal, she's holding Foxu's key. I don't care why you've come. You stop here. Foxu, your final task. With that, Liv and Lee are suddenly shoved onto the ground by an invisible force. Wait! Liv! Lee! Are y'all good? It seems that she has a bunch of aura that I guess gravity decided to push y'all back. I know, her aura's freaking strong. Just a death stare aura. I can't control my frame. Foxu is seizing our frame's motor functions. Is that what Foxu's capable of? Spear of FOS is both a weapon and a flaw. Foxu can always find a way to infiltrate someone as unprepared as you. Alpha, let them go. No longer able to suppress her rage, Lucia draws her katana and sprints toward her doppelganger at breakneck speed. Oh, they're mad. They're mad. This is what happens when you fight yourself. When you're facing against yourself, you know what they say. Your worst enemy is yourself, and this is a great example of it. Look at their rage-inducing faces. You see that? You see that? This is why you never want to mess with yourself. Because something scary like this will happen. Okay. The two blades collide with a sharp ping. Their frames and fighting styles are so similar that the two fighters are almost tangled together, indistinguishable. Well, fucking duh, they're the same fucking person, of course. According to the computing powder available currently, the suppression can last 613 seconds. Oh, that's for like Liv and Lee. Okay, Lucia, can you hold off your other self for like 613 seconds? Lucia, hold off Lucia, okay? That's more than enough. But don't forget the human. Alpha issues her commands as she counters Lucia's attacks. Employing the Spear of FOS to infiltrate the Commandant's link. Takeover succeeded. Commandant! Oh, what is this? My head! I have a headache. This hurts, man. This hurts, y'all. Lucia, I'm fine. I can't handle this. As if your hands are no longer under your control, they reach for your throat and strangle you. You begin to suffocate as oxygen leaves your brain, dimming your vision. Well, y'all, I guess this is it for us. It was a nice run. Chaos takes over your mind. Disorderly orders and illogical logics begin to fill your entire consciousness all at once. I've become so numb! And through the Spear of FOS, I have placed the Commandant's mind beacon into the mind of the corrupted nearby. Soon there will be nothing left but madness. This is madness! No one's going to help you now, Lucia. Let go of Commandant. Let go of my friends. Lucia's fury charges her sword with a layer thrust. Leaping with her jetpack, she strikes with her katana like a raged blizzard. Alpha, who never backs down from a fight, is somehow forced into a series of dodges. You sure are different. But is this all you've got? As Lucia's onslaught briefly halts, Alpha charges with her scarlet red blade, having anticipated her opponent's move. Your power only yields from the lies they planted, and your sword only unsheathes for their lofty ideals. How much longer can you go on with the trust that will inevitably fail you? One day, the humans in Grey Raven will betray you again, and you'll become one of us. But words have Lucia wavered for a second. Mockingly, Alpha smirks, raising her blade and thrusts. But her blade only hits the lingering shadow of Lucia, shattering an abandoned glass case to the side. You're right, we're born of the same essence, and we were the same person. Had I never met Grey Raven, I might just turn out the way you are. But I've chosen a completely different path. To Alpha, Lucia's assertiveness looks no different to an ignorant person's mockery of the mistakes she has made. Worse, even as it comes from her counterpart. Yeah, imagine getting roasted by the spitting image of yourself. Infuriated, she clutches the grip of her blade and steps forth with the speed of lightning. Her sword slices in the shape of crescent moons, shredding everything between her and Lucia, relentlessly advancing. You know nothing. Lucia promptly evades the impending attack, but Alpha's unrelenting strikes still manage to give her a few cuts. Oh, they are pissed. Lucia, quickly! Commandant's going to... I'm gonna die! We're gonna die, y'all! No! Even in great pain, Liv manages to shout with all his strength under Voxu's suppression, throwing an injector at where you are. Struggling to lift himself, Lee fires a few shots at Alpha, interrupting the crimson waves of slashes, giving Lucia a shot at retreating. No! Lucia takes the opportunity when Alpha ducks from Lee's bullets to leap away and hurries her way to you. Sorry, Commandant! Lucia grabs your hand and forcefully tears them away from your throat, holding them by the floor. Well, god dang, are you really pitying me like this? Well, you are saving me, so I shouldn't be thinking of it like that. I'm sorry. All of a sudden, oxygen and pain from your wrist enter your chest at the same time, blending with your confused mind, as if setting your body aflame. What just happened? I feel drunk as fuck. Ah, oh man. This hurts. Keep breathing. Befuddled and taken over, your hands are bounded to the constrained next to your legs, on your protective suit by Lucia, while Alpha sneers and rotches. Thank you. How ridiculous. What you're doing is pointless. Your so-called kindness is only prolonging your Commandant's pain. No, it's okay. I feed off of pain. I get stronger from the pain. Although, Lucia, you do not know that. Lucia ignores Alpha's teases. She picks up the injector from Liv and hurriedly jabs it at the injection point of your suit before noticing the label on it. Short-term combined tranquilizer. Alpha scoffs and strikes it with her katana. Clang! The shivering frost blade and the fiery crimson sword clash and spark. The two swordswomen tangle again, in rivalry, in resolve, in rage. Facing against yourself, huh? We have no idea how long has passed. Perhaps the line between pain and perception has blurred in your mind, extending your grasp on the passage of time. You feel like you have been locked inside a bottomless pit, thrown into a frantic tide of corrupted. As if a wall has muffled the sound of battle, and a web has discovered your delirious confusion. Everything is less distinctful and painful. On the cusp of unconsciousness, you hear a familiar voice. Oh, Oh, I don't feel so good. A proposal for Grey Raven on the optimized path to victory. Wait, who is this? In your dimming vision, you see a shape, about a memory jolting like the reflecting lights of stained glass. An intense instinctual reaction has jogged your recollection of who that is. Wait, Foxu! Commandant Silver has discovered my disguise, demonstrating a stable mind after being corrupted for 4 minutes and 32 seconds, suggesting remarkable capabilities in construct connection in defying corruption. Well, fucking duh, I'm fucking built different. We're fucking built different. What do you expect? I don't expect to die this easily. No goddamn virus is about to take me down. I'm immune, just like the cast from Left 4 Dead 2 and Resident Evil. Based on this result, I hypothesize that you are capable of connecting with an Ascendant. Therefore, I propose the following suggestion. Okay, connect me to the other Lucia. I need to have a therapy talk with her right now. Infiltrate Alpha's mind by leveraging your connection with Lucia, who originates from the same source. Yep, that's my plan, Foxu. Let's fucking go. So what's it gonna do to the Lucia? With Alpha in the mind, you can buy the other Grey Raven some time. This will not affect Lucia in any way. I got it. Disable the attack first. Then I'll go in. I cannot disobey the order from a level 1 user. I can only do what has not been forbidden. Ah, I see. Okay. It's risky, but I'm on it. What do you need me to do? I'll do it. Stabilize Lucia's mind from Alpha's interference, and give her the same clearance level as Alpha, so that she can enter her own deep mind. At this stage, only 2 people with the same clearance and origin could synchronize. How does it benefit you if Alpha fails? If the other Lucia fails, what happens to you? I just want to know. I will not be destroyed by the Ascendant Alpha. That's it? The remaining information is classified. To encourage an agreement, I can inform you of a helpful piece of detail. Based on the result of the simulation, any decision other than cooperation will lead to Grey Raven's demise. This is the only way, let's go! Agreement reached. I recommend staying away, Commandant. I plan on staying away. I don't plan on sleeping forever. Got it. Despite protesting the unreasonable demand in your waning consciousness, Foxu no longer answers you. As the feverish images ping-pong between your senses, you are still far from awake, even if you can maintain a stable foundation. Yeah, I feel like I'm drunk as fuck. If you have to stay up until Foxu is ready. Not far before you, pieces of shattered glass reflect a fading light in a vague resemblance of hope. I suppose I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, bring it on, assholes. I'm going by force. As you stand up, the broken glass on the ground cuts you, and the blood and pain pull your consciousness to the surface. In your disorientated trance, Hodson's remind is from your last conversation emerge one more. And it will come like a flood of pain, a burden down on me. You mean a part of Lucia's memories has been hidden? That's right. Now that her frame contains data from Alpha, maybe it's time she has her full memories back. Nicola withheld part of it at first, out of concerns. He believed doing so would benefit our ongoing fight. But that only solves our immediate problem. The longer it's held back, the easier Lucia gets lost in confusion and doubt. Yeah, and she would have a higher chance of getting betrayed. I'm just saying. And mad. I believe her bond with the Grey Ravens can keep her from crossing that line. I've sent an access key to your terminal. It'll allow you to use the Sphere of FOS to access Lucia's deep mind. That's where Alpha's memories are locked in. You should know what that means. Yep. It's up to you to decide when to use it. And like I said, I think it's not. So why give it to me now? Because I believe Lucia will not cross that line anymore. Yeah, with all the bonding and relationships that we've been in, all that stuff, the close bond. Hell nah, that's not gonna happen. If you're wondering why I'm not waiting until there's a breaking room, I'll let you know that I've seen too many people lost their lives in my lifetime because they were in doubt. You know why Lucy's not gonna turn? Like I said, if I was isekai here, transported here with a gold Grey Ravens team, the other Lucia would have been like our Lucia. I'm just saying. If I had enough time, if the universe could have transported me at an earlier point of time here, I would have done the preventable. I don't want that to happen to you. No point in picking a proper time then. Alright, let's do it. The president was right. But before the gap in my memory, I was a member of the previous Grey Raven team. That was before the three of you were part of the Grey Ravens. Yep. Even without Luna by my side, I was still committed to fighting for Babylonia, for humans and my friends, just like I am now. Yeah, exactly. Now it's, the you is still you after all. It was just that one breaking point. One breaking point because of one stupid commandant and your other three comrades got murdered by them. Just one small tipping point. You weren't at the right time in the right place, is all I gotta say to your other self. But something happened during the gap in my memory, causing Alpha to walk down the path she's on, and that was exactly why she walked the path she was on. That's why I can't give you my promise. I can't imagine what will happen after I remember. It doesn't matter. You follow what you want to do. You recall how much you have seen Lucia grow during your time in Grey Raven. How distant she was when you first met her. But from that emptiness came from the light of hope. So are you alone? It's just me. Are you sure? Well, what a coincidence. I'm by my lonesome too. I'm always a loner. I keep things to myself. So, what's your name? Lucia. Well, that is a very beautiful name. It's got a light to it, if you get what I mean, Lucia. She has gained strength. Pain receptors disconnected. We can continue to execute our mission. And warmth. Dog, we're having flashbacks. This promise is what I want to treasure and protect. That is why I'll no longer treat myself only as a weapon. It doesn't mean that I will lose my edge. Now that I have something to protect, I will not stop fighting. Like a sharpened blade in the sheath. God dang. Lucia, you're making me feel soft on the inside. You're making me feel warm with the light. I'll believe in you the way you believed in us. And no matter what path you choose, I will follow and serve your will. We will follow your light, no matter how dark it is. Barely standing up straight, you lift your light-headed gaze to find the two of them still battling furiously, but Lucia is starting to falter under Alpha's attacks. Looks like now's the time to return what's hers. As Alpha goes on for a lethal strike, a bullet aimed for her interrupts her attack. She falls back at once, angry for looking at you. Sorry, Lucia, but this is for your own good. Can't believe you're still standing. Based on the maximum stability possible for a mind beacon, this human should have gone psychotic a long time ago. This is an unexplainable phenomenon. I will require time to analyze this error. That's because I am fucking crazy. I've gone psychotic already. I'm that dude. I'm that motherfucking dude. I'm that crazy. However, it is my belief that the priority of the entity Alpha lies elsewhere. The target is transmitting access to the deep mind, the recipient being Lucia. Transmitting access to the deep mind. To Alpha, transmitting access during a fight and allowing Lucia to remember her past are both a short path to Grey Raven's defeat. Well, this is it. This is it, y'all. Looks like you're more foolish than any human I know, Grey Raven Commandant Silver. That's because I am a fool. Okay, I'll be right back. This is getting too long and too intense. I need a water break. Okay, I'm back now, finally. In the arms of the angel. Even though you're standing, I'm still standing. Your delirious mind and physical pain are constantly wearing you for your last shred of consciousness. Still, you will not fall. I shall not stumble, and I shall not fall. This pain means nothing to me. If I could save both of them and stop them from fighting, if I could save the Lucia's, that's all that matters to me. Commandant, don't worry about me. I'm gonna save y'all. Lucia. Your vision and your senses twist and warp, but you still persevere and reach out for Lucia. Don't worry. Don't worry, my baby girls. I got y'all. Find out who you really are. Find out the truth for yourself. I believe you'll return like how you believed in us. Because we've been together all this time, ever to the very beginning. Identifying. Commandant identified. Silver. Warning, transmitting access to Deep Mind. Please confirm. Confirm. Do it now. Yes. Bada bing, bada boop. Warning, risk assessment incomplete. Potential outcomes unpredictable and dangerous. Please confirm. Confirm! Hurry up, damn it! Confirm everything. Confirmation received. Updating agreement. Update complete. Access authorization changed. Access designation. Construct memory. Lucia. That's right. I believe in Grey Raven and Commandant. I don't know what happened in the gap of my past, but I'll never regret being here with Grey Raven. Of course you don't know any regrets, short-sighted as you are. Alpha bends down and leaps toward Lucia, her sword aiming at Lucia's throat, but Lucia steps up against his strikes, countering with impending attack with her blade. Their katanas collide in glistening sparks. Maybe I don't know what happened in the past, but I don't know what's here and now. Wait, you know what's here and now? Yes, you do. I don't have any regrets, not because I'm ignorant or foolish. It's because every day your Grey Raven is a memory I hold dear. Their bodies are bruised and wounded from each other's attacks, but neither of them is showing any apprehension. Clutching their weapons, they unrelentingly look for openings between their breaths to strike. Baksu! Mind's connection bridged. Resonance begins in 5, 4, 3, 2. Yup. Sorry, Lucia. I have to do this for your other self, too. This is for both of your own good. Mind's connection establishing. Access authorization successful. Minds matched. Ready to connect. Connected. Input identified. Construct memory. Lucia. Oh snap, here we go. Alpha. No. Me. I will understand you, and then I'll surpass you. Whatever the past holds, I am who I am. I am Lucia of Grey Ravens. Accessing Deep Mind. Begin. Oh snap. Divergence point. Oh my goodness. That was a long one. I'm sorry I have to end it here, y'all. This one's so long. Like 36 minutes. Holy Jesus. Lucia, even though you don't use this frame anymore, how are you feeling about this? How are you feeling?
No matter what the future holds,
Yes.
I am not afraid. As long as you're here.
Aw, thank you. Hey, as long as you're here too, I ain't afraid of jack shit. I ain't afraid of nothing. I'm afraid of what things are coming after me. That actually fits of what Lucia said. no matter what happens and what the future holds. She ain't gonna be afraid, as long as we here. Now, with that being said, your boy XenoSilver here. I'm signing off. Peace, everybody. Thank you so much for the support of the series. And as always, I hope you all have a damn good one. Peace out, everybody.